Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to our cooking show. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but thanks for hanging in with us. So excited to be here tonight with you. I'm Ellen. I'm going to be your host for this evening. We have some awesome demos planned. We have Loretta diCenso Tiber, and she's going to be making an awesome sauce for us. And then we also have Jenny. Jenny is going to be talking to us a little bit about what's in it for you to come on this show and be a host next week, or even just to be a host in your home if you're local with your consultant. And then we have Amy Gardner, and she is going to share with us a fun fall recipe. So we're really excited about our evening we have planned here tonight. So what I wanted to say is, as we're kind of going through things, right, as you're seeing us doing the demonstrations and doing all those things, I want you to be thinking about two things. I want you to be thinking about, maybe you could come next week and you could bring your friends and family and you could be the host, right? So you could be the host, bringing your friends and family to be able to come and see the cooking demonstrations and things like that. And then they can get the things that they need for their kitchen. They can get the things that they need for the holidays, right? Maybe their gift lists, and knock some of those people off of their list and go ahead and check those boxes early on in the season, right? And you can be doing them that favor. So I want you to think about that, about who you might be able to invite next week when you have a party of your own. But I also want you to be thinking about, maybe this is something that you could do. You could be the consultant that invites people to come to the cooking show and watch our fun demos. And you can be the one making some extra money between here and the holidays, just to kind of, help the ends meet, so that you don't have to, charge for Christmas, right? So that you can pay cash for Christmas this holiday season, or whatever, or maybe just kind of going into the new year, just kind of rethinking how you want to live your life and how you might want to influx some cash into your household. So I want you to be thinking about those two things as we're going along. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to get started. And first, we're going to go over to Loretta diCenso, Tiber's Kitchen. Hello, Loretta. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So hopefully you can see me, because I am blinded by the light.
You know what? Hold on just 1 second, Loretta. I'm sorry. We're back to our technical difficulties. Hey, Amy Gardner, can you make me a co-host, or can somebody spotlight Loretta for me? Thank you so much. I know you guys don't want to look at me the whole time everybody's cooking.
All right, guys. I think I'm ready. Okay. Hey, so my name's Loretta diCenso Tiber. I'm with Champion Enterprises at Tupperware, and I have been with Tupperware 27 years, guys. Anyway, so I love what I do, and it gives me the freedom and flexibility to be with my family when the kids were little, when the kids are grown up, and now I take care of mommy, and she wants to come over and say hi. She's going the other way now. So that's the beauty I have with this business. So I'm going to share with you one of my favorite all-time fall harvest recipes, because if you've grown your own garden, you might have an abundance of tomatoes. You might have basil growing like crazy in your garden. Okay. I have garlic here and everything, and it's a really quick, I call it bruschetta sauce. It's just a fresh sauce. There's no cooking involved. And I'm going to use our amazing supersonic chopper. Okay. So my mommy taught me this recipe many years ago. It's a family favorite. Now you can make this sauce really quick, and then I'll share it with how you can pair it up with some other things. Okay. So we're going to use our supersonic chopper. And by the way, this is part of our starter kit. So if you're thinking about, maybe I'd love to try this, you're going to get some amazing products, and I'll go over that later, but this is one of them. Okay. I call it the Cuisinart without a plug. Okay. So no plug. So you can take it with you if you're camping, if you have a boat, if you have a winter home in Florida, take your supersonic with you. All right. You're going to use it 2 or 3, 4 times a week. I promise you. Okay. Super sharp blades. And so we're going to add some garlic. All right. I got some beautiful garlic, whole fresh cloves. And every once in a while, Tupperware will come out with these cute little keepers. When it comes out, grab them. Okay. I have my garlic stored inside of there. I took my chef's knife, and yes, you can use a garlic press, but I just love using the back of my chef's knife, and I smashed that garlic, and it's peeled and ready to go. And I tossed it down inside of there. And then inside of my Fridge Smart, if you do have a garden, or even if you don't, if you buy that local market parsley, local market cilantro, all those fresh herbs growing, you don't want them to go bad, okay? So I put them in the Fridge Smarts, okay? Your Fridge Smarts are gonna help all your produce, no matter whether it's tomatoes, herbs, or fruits, any of your produce, okay? And you are gonna keep it in here much longer, okay? So I'm gonna toss, that's okay, Mom, you wanna say something, Mom? Anyway, so I'm tossing some fresh parsley that came out of the garden. You could leave some of the stem on. I don't have to be perfect with this. It's gonna get chopped up. No one's gonna know what's in there, okay? Oh, and I like to use the Italian flat parsley. Italian flat parsley, a little bit healthier, a little bit more nutrients. The curly parsley you see in the grocery store, mainly for more aesthetics, making it look pretty, okay? But your flat Italian parsley, okay, not just because I'm Italian, is going to give you a little bit more of those nutrients, all right? So toss your parsley down inside of here, and I'm going to toss some fresh basil down inside of here. Oh, nothing like fresh basil. You can also use your supersonic to make a delicious pesto really quick. I'll add basil, olive oil, some pine nuts, and you don't have to use pine nuts, okay? They're pretty expensive. You could use cashews, you can use walnuts, but the supersonic chopper will get the job done for you, okay? All right, so I've got some parsley down inside of here, and I've got my garlic. I'm gonna put my cover on top of here, and there's a little rubber grip on the bottom so it doesn't slide around, so you're not chasing it all over the countertop. You've got your pull string right here, and every time I pull this short, quick pull straight out, it's like 100 chops by hand, all right? So I don't know about you guys, you can take your knife and chop, okay, 100 times, or you can just take your supersonic, and I don't know if you can tell, that was a couple quick chops, how chopped it is, all right? And the other thing is, you control the chop. So if you've got kids in the house and you don't want them to know that there's parsley and garlic inside of it, you just keep chopping, right? And you can make it as fine or as coarse as you need it to be. Now I'm going to take some fresh tomatoes. Honestly, I love using plum tomatoes or your Roma tomatoes. They don't have as much juice. They don't have as much liquid. And so you're not going to get that liquidy kind of sauce. You're going to get more of a thicker kind of sauce. But they're not quite ripe enough. So I just went with my giant beef tomatoes tonight. Okay. Now, if you don't, I need a spatula. I think I'd have one. Yes, I have one. Here it is. All right. Also another one of our products in our starter set. Okay. If you don't have fresh tomatoes, by all means, you can use canned tomatoes. But if you have fresh ones, I'm telling you, go for the fresh ones. Okay. So this is our gorgeous, clearly elegant, beautiful serveware, prep dishes, and they're not glass. They're actually Tupperware. Okay. All right. So put that cover back on. I'm going to give this a couple more pulls. I'm going to get those tomatoes nice and chopped. Got it. All right. Now I'm going to add my seasonings. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of Italian seasoning. You can use oregano. You can add some your own favorite seasonings. I like to use the Italian seasoning. It's already blended, got everything I need inside of it. I'm going to put about a tablespoon. And I'm only doing this because you're watching, because otherwise I would just pour it in. I usually don't measure anything. I just eyeball it and make it look like that's it. Okay. So our spice shakers are amazing. These are the large ones. We also have small ones, but on one side you can get a teaspoon in and you can level it out. So if you're one of those bakers and you need that perfect measurement, you can use our measuring spoons and you can level that out to that perfect teaspoon. Now, 3 teaspoons make a tablespoon. So I'm going to do about a tablespoon. And if you're watching, you know, I put a little bit more. So love these little guys. Plus they don't tip over. If you're using them for like olive oil, you're prepping your vanilla for baking, these will stay nice and not tip over on your tabletop. So you're not making a mess. Okay. And they snap all together. And then the other side, you can sprinkle. Okay. So your Italian herbs a little bit thicker, but if I have like cinnamon or garlic powder, I would use the sprinkle side if I need to just shake a little bit on there. Okay. All right. So love the spice shakers in Tupperware. And I'm going to add some olive oil. Okay. These, by the way, are our tilt and serves. Okay, they go along with our clearly elegant serveware. And you can drizzle it in, but I'm Italian, so we're going to do a lot more than that. We are going to pour it in, okay? You need about a half cup to a cup, all right? So I'm just going to swirl in the olive oil as I think I need, okay? And Love the tilt and serves. If you're just adding a little bit of dressing here and there, you can use them for dressing. Beautiful on your tabletop. Now, that's pretty much it, guys. This is your bruschetta pasta. I mean, your bruschetta sauce. All right. So I've got this. And let me show you really quick. This is my sauce. All right. No cooking. I don't know if you can see that. It smells wonderful too. Now, there's a couple things you can do with the sauce. You can take some French bread, slice it sideways, and you could crisp it up in our beautiful cookware. Okay. And you can do some olive oil. You can sprinkle some garlic powder, and then just crisp both sides of that French, the French bread. And then you can pour some of the bruschetta on there, maybe a little mozzarella cheese, and then you can just, you could toast it if you wanted to, but just a cute little bruschetta, okay? Or you can take any of your favorite pasta. I like to use either butterfly pasta or a fun Italian pasta. You could use spaghetti, it doesn't matter, any kind of pasta. You can use our pasta maker right here. Throw the pasta down inside of here, add the water, toss it in the microwave, go do what you need to do. You don't have to sit there and boil the water first, stay by your stovetop, put the pasta in, and then try to figure out how to let it boil over the stovetop and make a mess, all right? Toss it in the microwave, do what you need to do, make the sauce. And then when it comes out, there's these little side grooves right there. You're gonna put the cover on and you're gonna strain your pasta. And then you can go ahead and add your beautiful bruschetta sauce right on top of there. Or you can take some chicken. I like taking the grill. I'll put 2 whole chicken breasts down inside of here. I'll add the Micropro Grill, goes in your microwave. So it's like a grill, but you don't have to go outside. You don't have to start the grill. You don't have to do any of that. You're going to preheat this for about a minute with a piece of bread, okay? Add a little bit of olive oil, put your chicken breasts in here with some seasoning on there, and do about, I like to do, if it's a thick chicken breast, I'll do about 4 minutes per side. If it's a little bit thinner, if I slice it in half, I might do 3 minutes per side. And I have grilled chicken in about 6 to 8 minutes. And then I like to take it and grill it up. I'm sorry, slice it up real pretty. All right. And then I can just pour the sauce on top of that. Or you can add the pasta with the chicken on top with the sauce. There's so many things you can do with this. All right. You could even, there's one more thing I wanted to share, and I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, so there's your sauce. Now you do want to add some Parmesan cheese. You can add it when you chop it up at first, but I like to add the cheese later. Okay. So we have these brand new dry storage containers, perfect for your Parmesan cheese, your little coffee, any of these little snacks. Aren't they adorable? They look like glass, but they're not. Okay. These are brand new. They just started this fall season. Okay. So that's the pasta, really short and quick. The other piece that comes in our beautiful starter set, oh my goodness, it's a $475 value. Now, I want you to know, when I started 27 years ago, if you would have asked me to sell something or talk in front of you right now or do this live video, I would have told you you're crazy. I am an engineer. I sit behind a desk and I'm happy back there. No one bothers me. Okay. But I was starting a family. And I needed to do something that was more flexible. I was working 60, 70 hours a week. I was in corporate America. There was a lot of politics going on. You don't leave till the project is done. So Tupperware gave me the freedom to have the flexibility I needed to live the lifestyle I need at my time. Okay. So I took the kids to school. I paid for their private tuition. I sent them to college, all tuition paid for. I've had a company car for over 25 years. Probably I took all the money on a car payment and insurance payments because they pay for both. And I put that into my kids' education. I put that in my kids' recreation. I've taken them around the world on Tupperware. It's been a blessing to me and my family. And now I get to care for my mom. We've moved her in here because I have that flexible work schedule. So if you're thinking about it, what I was going to tell you is when I joined, there was no starter set. Okay. There was, oh, pick out some Tupperware. I'm like, what? So Tupperware's already put it all together for you, all the pieces and products you need to have an amazing start to your business, okay? Plus more that you can earn. So right behind me back here is our $475 starter set, but only $139 for you. So heck of a deal, all right? So you've got your Supersonic. You're also gonna get your Supersonic Compact, all right? This is the small one. It's gonna use the same cover All right. And this is the one I use for a little bit of garlic, a little bit of parsley, a little bit of cilantro, maybe chopping up some nuts. I chopped up some chicken the other night. My son wanted to do quesadilla. So we took that grilled chicken, we just chopped it up a little bit so we could put it in the quesadilla. So you'll use this one every day. All right. It's always in use. And so it's going to come with the system set right there. It is going to come with one of your fridge smarts. So you can use this for your produce. So you've got, this one's great for your strawberries, for your blueberries, for your grapes. Oh my goodness, I've had grapes in here. I think for over a month, I forgot they were in the fridge. Pulled them out. They were still beautiful. No molds. Okay. So we're going to give you a sampling of that. We're going to give you our freezer containers for your freezer. They are soft and pliable. They are stain guarded. Okay. So you can put that sauce down inside of here and freeze it. We're going to give you one of our module mates to show you how you can get organized in your pantry. We're going to give you some of our on-the-go products, our Crystal Wave for microwaving, our water bottle, everyone's going to have a water bottle, our on-the-go cups, our bowl, our measuring cups and spoons, another piece of our microwave line, our vet and serve that can go freezer, the microwave, stain guarded for you. And an all-time favorite is a breakfast maker, kind of like the pasta maker, but this one, you can chop up some veggies, toss it down inside of here. You can pop it in the microwave for about 30 seconds just to kind of soften them up, shake up, or you can blend, because Supersonic also comes with a whisk. Blend up some eggs inside of there, pour it over top of here, 2 minutes in the microwave, and you have an omelet. No frying pan, no oil, ready to go. And you have your protein for the morning. Okay, get you started. And there are, we even have microfiber towels for you. So when you're doing your cooking demos, you can clean up behind you. We've got a spatula for you. And we're going to give you our impression bowls, right? It's not Tupperware if we don't have a bowl set for you. And all the bowls will nest inside of each other with their seals. So great opportunity. Give it a try. Like Ellen mentioned, why not have that extra holiday cash? Okay. If you want some of those extra gifts under the tree and you're thinking, I just can't do it this year, maybe you can. Just one Tupperware party can give you an extra $100 to $200. And you can do it all from the comfort of your home. So ask whoever invited you here, connect with them and ask them how you could do that. All right, Ellen, take it away.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Loretta. Don't you just love that? Oh my gosh, that looks so simple and so easy and so fresh. I absolutely love fresh food. Like I just can't get enough of it. I love it when you put the fresh herbs into our chopper and you can just smell, right? It just smells so fresh and herby and all that good stuff. All right, so next we are going to go over to Jenny, and she is going to be talking a little bit about what's in it for you as a host. So take it away, Jenny.
Hey, everybody. My name is Jenny Cheetah, and I've been in Tupperware 9 years. And some of my favorite things to do is to be able to give free things to the people that host my parties for me. It's so much fun. And look at all of this. All of this you can get in October, and like literally almost all of it. So you can start your party now, okay, if you have a party going now. And we have new sales that start Thursday, so you can just kind of double dip a little bit. And these are all the things that you can end up with. Okay, so first off, if you book a party, if you have a Facebook party, a home party, you have a party out in your backyard, a book party, a catalog party, you get a dating gift. Okay, and what it is this month is going to be this cool little bowl with the seal. It fits right inside the serving center, but you would get one of those just for having a party. Then we have the things in the front. I'm gonna sneak around here, right? So we've got the spice shakers, 12-cup vegetable, our small set of the fridge smarts, and these 3 bowls, the bowls that Loretta just showed you in the kit, the impressions bowls. We've got the mini ones. You get one of these as soon as your party qualifies, okay? It's like $200. So, and that's nothing. I mean, you can get $200 really fast, really easy with some orders for a Tupperware party. Then everything starts to just go better and better and better, okay? At $350 with $350 and 2 datings, you can get, you can get part of like extra set of our
dessert plates, these plates and these little tumblers, okay? You get 4 of each of those because as your party gets bigger, you can get this whole set and sometimes 4 isn't enough. So you can get the extra ones and you're going to get those. And then at 502, okay, 500 in sales and 2 datings, you can get for 75 host credits, you can get this entire set of the red, okay? You get 4 plates, 4 cups, 4 tumblers, the serving center, which is amazing and such a pretty color for not only Christmas, but all the holidays, okay? There's so many holidays that incorporate red. You got Valentine's Day, you got Memorial Day, you got the 4th of July, anything, okay? You get this great picture and you get the bowls, and these bowls, I love these bowls, okay? These are my grandkids' favorite bowls. They have these little dipper cups that come with them. So the dipper cup just sits right on there. You can use it for vegetables and dip. You can use it for chips and salsa, chicken nuggets and those kind of sauces, French fries and ketchup, anything. You get 4 of those with that. There's another set that is just a variety of free refrigerator containers and bowls. I don't have it here, but you can get that set too for 75 host credits. Or you can get this for 75 host credits. And this is all the green, okay? You get dinner plates, you get dessert plates, you get the bowls. You get our condiment center, which is really a lot of fun, okay? It's got 4 little things for salad dressings or toppings. It's great for like ice cream, okay? 2 of the big bowls, and you get our serving bowls, which these are great, okay? They come with the spoons and the ladle. They fit right on top so that you know where they're at, but also when you open these, and it keeps things warm inside, that's the whole point, but the spoon has like a little ledge on it. So when you put it down inside there, it doesn't slide down in. You ever go to get the spoon out of the baked beans and somebody has to fish for it? That's no fun, okay? This will not let that happen. So this set, I'm loving this, or this set, or the other large set for the refrigerator. And not only can you get 1 of these, but as your party grows, you're allowed up to 3 of these, okay? So then, let's see what else. There's just so much stuff. Oh, it's $7.50, okay? I know what it was. Remember whatever I said you could get 4 of those cups and 4 of those plates? That was at $3.50 and 2. The other thing you get your choice, either the cups and plates or our salad spinner. And this thing, people want this so bad. This is one of the greatest products we have. It's just so easy to use. It's great for salad spinner. You can use it for a colander. You can do so many things with it. And it's just a really huge bowl, okay? And you can put it out and it's just great. So this is one, that's one. Then you get all of these. Now, when you get to $7.50, okay, because it's October and it's birthday month and we just keep building and building and building. When you get to $7.50, you can take 1 each. And this is the size of the water bottle. This is not the water bottle. The water bottle that you can get at $7.50 and 2 datings is a metal black, kind of grayish black water bottle. Keeps things hot, keeps things cold. It is fantastic. We had it in our catalog a while ago. It's gone now, but you can get it as a host bonus. Okay, or you can get this cool little, this is a thermos too. It's like a teapot or coffee. This would be so amazing to put on your desk, whether you work from home or whether you work at the office. You put this on your desk, keeps things hot all day long. And also, you know, whenever you get on the couch at night, maybe you're just going to watch a little TV or read a book or even work on your computer, and you would like something warm to drink, maybe as it gets colder, hot chocolate, or maybe some hot tea. And I don't know about you, but sometimes I think, yeah, but I just don't want to get up and get it. Well, if you take this with you, you don't have to get up and get it. It'll be right there beside you. All you have to do is pour and drink. So this is fantastic. I love it. I can't wait to get one of those. So this is at $7.50. And the best part about that is you've got the metal water bottle, and this, you don't get just one. You can get both. You get a limit of 1 each, but you can get both at $7.50 and 2 datings. Now, as if this is not enough, right? You get to $1,000 party
And in October, it's so simple to do. We've got sales, we've got bonuses, we've got things on our website that you can go look at their current specials and bonus items. When you get to $1,000 on your party, we double your host credits. Tupperware doubles your host credits, okay? So instead of 200 in host credits, you get $400 in host credits. That means that you can take your host gift specials if you want to and use them as Christmas presents or use them in your home. You're still going to have over $100 worth of free things just from the catalog, or you can take it off from the catalog. You know what a $400 shopping spree would do for your kitchen or for your Christmas list? It would be amazing. You can get so many fun things. And I know that, but my grandkids love Tupperware. They love the silicone molds, the portioning scoops that you can bake with. There's kids things in there, there's toys. So this is what you guys want to do. If you've got just 2 friends, right? And you want to share with them Tupperware for October, you want to talk to your consultant right now and set a date, get your party started. You can multitask with that. You can do a home party and still have a Facebook party. She'll set you up a link that you can send to your out-of-town friends, and just start now and get to that $1,000 and get all this cool stuff. Plus get yourself some good stuff for your kitchen too. Okay, Ellen.
Awesome. I could not agree more with that. I know that the first couple years that I was in Tupperware, I would like collect orders, and I would be the host of my own party, and I would have a list of who I had to buy gifts for and what I might want to buy them. And I frequently, if I go stay the night at somebody's house, while I'm there, I kind of assess the situation and figure out what piece of Tupperware they need. And I send it to them afterwards as a thank you gift for having me. So there's lots of different ways. People love Tupperware. People really love Tupperware. And it also, so if it's somebody that's on your list and you usually spend, a decent amount on them, so you just want to spend a portion of it on Tupperware, you can always get them a bowl set or sandwich keepers or whatever, and put gifts inside of them as well. So it can be a part of their gifts. And so it's like Jenny said, she hit the nail on the head, that you can really make a big impact on your holiday budget by getting some of those things for free and half price. And so that way you can shift and not spend as much on Christmas out of your pocket. But it's just a great way to be able to just kind of get some savings and still be able to get some people some really amazing gifts. All right. So next we are going to Amy, and she is going to be sharing with us a fun fall recipe. So Amy, take it away.
Awesome. Thanks, Ellen. Hey, everybody. I am Amy Gardner, and I've been doing Tupperware for, 9.5 years now. But I too, 9 years ago when I first started, I did not like to talk in front of people. And me doing these videos in front of you, not going to happen because I was too nervous. All right. But I absolutely love it now. And I love that my kiddos love doing this with me too. So I have 3 kids. I had 2 when I started. They were 2 and 4. And that's why I started, because I was a stay-at-home mom. Not just, it's a lot being a stay-at-home mom, right? But I was a stay-at-home mom, and I wanted to bring in that extra money. And my kids were 2 and 4. I wanted to stay home with them and be able to work at the same time. And doing this, I was able to do that. And so now my kids are I have 3. So they are 6, 12, and almost 14. And I have been the one here to, when they rode the bus, I was the one here to get them off the bus, or to get them on the bus, or to get them to school and bring them home, to go on the field trips, to do all those fun things with them. And I absolutely love it. And we're getting back to it. So I'm pretty excited because I am that mom that loves going on field trips. But anyway, we are making one of our family favorite recipes. We make it every year. It is apple butter. Now, my son and I, my youngest one, loves to help me in the kitchen. And last night, we tested it out and we made some really yummy apple butter. We actually added some pumpkin to it. Tonight, I'm not going to add the pumpkin, but you can add, and I will share with you how you can do that. But I love these products because it makes it easy for you to be in the kitchen. So, because we don't have a whole lot of time, right? We are constantly going somewhere. Tonight, our older son had football, our younger son had tap. And so we're all over the place. And that's just on a Tuesday night. So Monday through Thursday, we always have something going. And so to help in the kitchen, this guy is my go-to. This is our pressure cooker. And so I can do any meal, just about any meal in here in 30 minutes or less. And I can, if I have to, I can throw it in here, put it in the microwave, cook it up while we're gone, and then get home, and it's still going to be nice and hot for us to sit down and eat. It's also nice because for the nights that we eat early, I can toss it in here, put it in the microwave. It can be cooking up while I'm helping the kiddos do their homework before we go. And it's all super easy for cleanup because it goes into the dishwasher. Super easy. I need easy, right? And healthy. I'm all about having healthy too. Apple butter is kind of healthy. I try to make it a little bit healthier for us, right? But I know exactly what's going in it. And so that to me that means a lot. And my kids love it and they like to help me make it. So tonight I'm going to show y'all how to make apple butter. I already started chopping up my apples, but I'm going to show you how I dice those up. Those little dice, those little chunks of cubes of apple. It's so awesome and so easy. So, but first I'm going to show you guys okay, so Loretta was telling you about our Frisch Mart, right? So this does come in our amazing kit, or you can actually get it in a set. I recommend getting it in a set just because you get all 4 sizes. And when you get all 4 sizes, then you can have more homes for more produce. Because if you just get the one, then which one are you going to save, right? Which life? Are you going to save your strawberries? Are you going to save your mushrooms? Unless you only buy one kind of produce, then you need more, right? And so get the whole set. And it's awesome because it does save you all kinds of money. And look at this picture. They actually just revamped the picture so it's more clear. And look, it has a QR code on here. So that QR code, because this is not all the produce that we have out there. So you click on that QR code, put your little picture, your little camera on there, take your little picture, and it will show you exactly, there's lists of what your produce needs to be set on. All right. And you're probably like, set on, what's that? So on the top, there's this little slider. All right. And so there is a circle. There's 3 circles. One is completely empty, one's completely full, and one is half full. So some like a little bit of air, some like a lot of air, and some don't like any air at all. So this is your air ventilation. Okay. So you just take this little guy and you push it to the right circle. And on here, we have our circles. All right. So see how we have groups. All right. So if it is in the same group, that means that you can put them together, that they can be roomies. Now, if they are not in the same group, don't put them together because they will basically kill each other. All right. So they don't get along. So don't put them together. All right. But the picture, it is etched into the product, so you don't ever have to worry about it washing off or peeling or scratching off. All right, is in the product. And if you put the slider on the opposite side of the picture, then all you have to do is find the picture and then move the slider to where that picture is. All right, so if it's all the way to the left, push it all the way to the left. If it's in the middle, then put it in the middle. All right, and right. So that will help you. And it also has little feet on the bottom. All right. So that will help keep it out of its condensation, because all produce does create a condensation. And so it will go down and on the bottom, and then it will last you a whole lot longer. Now, we do recommend putting them in here dirty and dry. Okay. But if you are going to be, if you have someone who is a big snacker, go ahead and wash it up and you want them to be able to just pull it out, you can do that. Just make sure that you dry them really well. All right. Now in here, I actually have 2 apples and they're splashing around because I actually put them in pineapple juice. All right. So, and I put them in pineapple juice so that they didn't get brown like this. All right. Now, if I would have poured the pineapple juice on top of these apples, they wouldn't have turned brown. Did you know that tip? So I have, this is our small deep. Love the small deep. Love the medium deep. The medium deep is great for, I love spinach. I put spinach in my eggs. I have spinach salad. I put spinach in a lot of stuff. Spinach is really good for you. So I get a big thing of it and it will fit inside of here and it will last me, gosh, well, a week and a half, 2 weeks. All right. Because that's how long, that's how long it'll last. And I eat it all, but it doesn't go bad, which is awesome. And a big, huge tip. Now, this is the medium deep or the medium. Loretta had her herbs in hers. You can also put in here your cucumbers. You could put in here your celery and your, my mom, we grow asparagus. And so we put our asparagus in here too. So it's the ones that are like lazy. Now, sometimes when we have a little bit of strawberries, I'll put them in here and then I'll put them like underneath my 1 meat drawer. But another tip for you, if you're like, where am I going to put all that? What you're going to do is you're going to take out that Crispit drawer and you can replace it with your Fridge Smarts. All right. So those will fit really nicely right where the Crispit drawer is. And I actually have 2 stacks next to each other. So these are kind of like our modular mates, only they're for your refrigerator and your produce. But they're like modular mates because they stack really nicely on top of each other. All right. So love those. But anyway, back to this amazing apple butter. So it is really, really crazy easy. And I am using our mandolin to do this. And I'm just going to do it right over top of our pressure cooker here. All right. And this is so nice because it sits nice and flat, but it does have feet, legs that come out. And so that you can hold on to this when you are slicing up your tomato or your onion or your potatoes or your apples. All right. Now, I actually don't need that because I'm just going to sit it right on top of here. And the blade, right now we have a straight edge blade in here. Okay. And so it comes out really nicely, really easy on the sides right here. You just pull that up on both sides. All right. And it does come with a serrated edge as well. So you can make crinkle cut fries or chips or whatever tickles your fancy. And always use our hand guard, okay? Because this guy, all of our blades are crazy sharp. So you got to be super careful. And especially if your kiddos are around, yeah, got to be careful. So I can remember, yeah, guys like to not use this, have them use it. They need to use this because it's really sharp. All right. And you don't want any hands. Now, you guys, let me move this. All right. So I have my apple right here. And my son, my youngest one, was actually helping me do this part because this part is fun too. So you just take the little handle and you put this right over top, and then the apple goes right inside. All right. And so the same would go with, potatoes or your onions or your tomato. I did tomato last week with my hamburgers. So yummy. I actually put some of those tomatoes today on top of my salad. So, and that is exactly 1 week later, and they are still good. Sliced up and everything. All right. So to do the chunks, I'm going to start, and I did put the middle up, the blades. See the little blades in the middle? So you can either do strips with that, or you can do chunks. And I also put this blade up. All right. So whenever it's not in use, always put it back down in the locking mode so that nobody accidentally cuts themselves on it. Now I do have here, and I have some juice on it from my apple, a cutting board. Okay, so I earned this. This is one of those fun things as a consultant that you can earn that are extras. And so it is a cutting board that has on here how to cut. Now we do have these pictures to share with you if you choose to get your own mandolin, because let me tell you, it is amazing and you will love it, especially this time of year, right? So picking those cucumbers, picking those zucchinis, making our canning them, right? So it makes it a whole lot easier to slice them up. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my apple. Now, did you see what I did? So it's like this. Yes, you take it and you turn. And it's just, it's really, really easy. Now, my son, I probably could let him do this, but just in case he moves, I mean, he's only 6, so I am not going to let him, just in case. All right, so now at the bottom, I have the one piece. I am being very careful, but I am not going to push it through. I'll push it back. But if you push it through, then you can cut up your little guys here, all right? And you don't want to do that. So just put that in there. All right, and so easy, right? So what else could you top with this? Dice potatoes for potato soup or potato salad. You guys like potato salad? This is also really, whoops. Okay, so I get a little bit messy when I do this, and that's okay. But it's also great for making those really thin. I'm gonna go ahead and put those down. The really thin potatoes. So for like potato au gratin or scalloped potatoes are really good too. All right, so good there. Now, usually my dog is around, so for anything that falls on the floor, she will eat it up. She loves apples. All right, and that's okay. So look at this apple. Can you see it? I know the lighting. Look at how white that apple is and compared to this one. I cut them basically at the same time. Okay, like I peel them at the same time. But this one is lighter because of it being in the pineapple juice. So now normally for your pressure cooker, you don't want to not have any juice. Like you want to have juice over top of everything, right? So, but with the apples, because there's so much juice inside of them, I don't need to do that. So I have to take off the lid because I have a whole tablespoon here. Now, the biggest one that you can fit in here is actually the half a tablespoon. So if I wanted to not do that, I could just go ahead and use a half tablespoon twice, but I am lazy and I'm not going to do it. So, but I love our spices, and in here it says cinnamon vanilla. It's just cinnamon. We used to have cinnamon vanilla, but I just get cinnamon because it's just as good. And then we're going to go ahead and put some actual vanilla in there, tablespoon of that. So yummy. And nutmeg. Okay, guys, these small spice containers are available right now, and they're not always available, and they're not going to be available after tomorrow. So make sure that if you don't have these yet, you go ahead and get yourself some. So I am doing a half of a teaspoon of nutmeg and then a half a teaspoon of cloves. Now, if you don't like all these spices, you could absolutely just do applesauce in here. And applesauce, I would keep it simple with just cinnamon, vanilla, maybe, and well, that's it. Cinnamon, vanilla, and some sugar. All right, because sugar doesn't hurt anything. And so I have 1 cup of stevia. All right, so you can use regular sugar if you want to. I always use the stevia brand, and I have 1 cup of brown sugar. Now it's actually not. It's, gosh, I forget exactly what it's called, but It's like stevia or Truvia, but it's good for you. Okay. So 1 cup of each of those, and then you just mix it up. And you want to make sure that all of those apples are covered up. And then you're going to put it in the microwave for 20 minutes. Now, I have a pretty high microwave, so you may have to put it in there a little bit longer, like 25 minutes. But whatever you do, okay, so you gotta make sure that the little popper is up, and I will show you what I'm talking about here in a minute. But this is so good. And actually, when last night, my son and I were like, okay, we're making some pumpkin apple butter. My husband doesn't like pumpkin, so we're going to leave pumpkin out of this one. But we did add about half a cup, quarter of a cup to about a half a cup of pumpkin, and just to give it that little extra flavor. And it was really good. All right, so, but there, that's it. It's all mixed up, and all you have to do is leave it like that. Otherwise, like if you have meat in here, you want to make sure that meat is covered with something like a liquid or maybe a sauce, but just covered. Okay. So otherwise, whatever is sticking out, it will get a little bit hard, because when the pressure cooker is full of pressure, well, it pulls all of the moisture out, right, to cook. And so it gets hard, and you don't want that, because that is not fun. Now, this little indicator down here, this little yellow guy will be up, and he will be screaming and saying, ah, you know, and that is when it is full on cook. All right. So once all the pressure releases, then this guy will go down, and then you can open it up. Do not try to open this up until after that guy goes down. And once it goes down and you do open it, you're ready to open it, make sure you open it away from your face, because that's a facial that you won't want. Okay. It will hurt. So, and it'll be delicious. You can do a roast with carrots and potatoes in here. You could do soups and stews in here. Last night, what did I make last night? I made chili. Oh, it was so good. But also did this apple butter. So once you do the apple butter, then you can use your, if you have a smasher, you can smash it up, because it's going to be really soft to apples, or you can use our supersonic chopper system and puree it. All right. So it's really good for pureeing foods and making baby food. All right. So I actually have this guy. This is one of our Tupperware jars. When it comes back, if you don't have any, I recommend trying to get some. All right. Because these are awesome. So once it sits, it gets thicker, but I just want to, it'll be a little bit runny, but look at that. So good. So last night my kids had peanut butter and apple butter sandwiches. Actually, I had them today for lunch, but so yummy. You could put this, I am totally going to eat this spoonful, but you could eat it like this. You could put it on cottage cheese. You could put it on toast. You can make sandwiches with it. You can take our croissant maker and put it inside of croissants. How yummy would that be, right? You bake it up. Oh, so good. Anyway, so many different fun things that you can do with it. And I hope that you enjoyed this little bit. And back to you, Ellen.
Awesome. Hey, Amy, I want to ask you a quick question, and maybe you said this and I missed it. I had a little visitor come in and was talking to me for a second. How long does it last after you make it and you store it in your little jar there? How long does that last?
Oh, well, if you don't eat it all within, a month or whatever, I would say it would probably, because it doesn't last that long in my household, because we eat it like literally on everything, but it can last months. Yeah, it lasts months. And actually what I normally do is I take it and I pressure can it. And I have it in my pantry. So,
You have it like
and when
in
I
jars.
open, I do. I have it in jars. I jar it. I'm just kidding. But when I have it in my refrigerator still, so it will last. It'll last a very long time. Yeah.
Awesome. I love that. That was like super simple. She just did that right here with us. So how cool is that? So thank you so much, Amy. That was amazing. All right. So we are about to wrap things up. So please, if you have any questions, if you want to be next week's host, if you want to join us and make money next week while we do the demonstrations, talk to whoever invited you. All right, make sure you go back and connect with the person that invited you, connect with the consultant involved. If for some reason, this is on our public page, so if for some reason you do not have somebody that you're connected with, just send a message to this public page, and Pam Clift, who normally is our MC for tonight, Pam Clift, she will get back to you and get you connected with just the right person to help you get started or host a party or do all the things. So thank you so much for joining us here tonight. And I hope this kind of infused some like yum fallness into your day, right? Between the sauce, right? Because who doesn't love like some good red sauce, a good comfort food here in the fall? And oh my gosh, that apple butter, I think I definitely am gonna have to try that. I think my family's going to love it. So I can't wait to try that in my house too. So thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Thank you to our amazing cooks here tonight. And thanks for hanging with us since we had a little technical difficulty there in the beginning. So, hey, but you know what? That's life, right? You don't have to be perfect to do this. All right. Thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful night. Bye.